We met each other on a blind date in 1980. I had heard of him. I had never met him. Everyone was all aflutter about this young man who was just a hotshot fiddle player. And we met on this blind date, and we did play some music that night. I was playing guitar at that time.
She kissed me first.
No. That's the forever question. It will never be answered.
Oh, I got it right.
No, I don't think so. My name is Cindy Roy. I'm from Gorham, Maine, and I'm an NEA National Heritage Fellow.
My name is Don Roy. I'm from Gorham, Maine, and I'm an NEA National Heritage Fellow. I was brought up in Rockland, and every weekend, it seems like, we would drive to Winslow to visit my grandparents. And it always seemed that before the day was over, somebody was playing music. My Uncle Norman taught me how to play guitar at one of those first house parties. He just get up one day, and when I was 6 years old, put the guitar in my hand. He said, "Put your finger right here and start strumming."
I also grew up in a musical family. Every Saturday night there was a party at my Pepe's house, and Don's Uncle Lucian actually was one of the folks that would come and play the fiddle. So our families actually knew each other before we knew each other.
There's a lot of people that play Franco-American music, but very few that have the heritage that we do, have the source of being brought up in that environment where it actually came down from Quebec and it was part of living.
It has a lot of joie de vivre in it, which is joy of life. For the Acadian people, which is my heritage, life wasn't always easy, but they always had this music to go to, and hopefully it uplifted them the way it uplifts me.
Most of the great traditions in America are passed on through families. It's not always been easy for those folks to maintain their cultures, because in both New England and in Louisiana, the majority culture, the Anglo culture, did not encourage the French people to maintain their culture. Now it's very much back in the public, but for decades it existed. It's a family thing.
And that's why it's so much more important that the music survived. And there's people like us that can't speak French, but we like to say we play music in French because we can play it with the lift and the accentations and the life that the folks who came to the States brought that music with them.
Back in 2000, I decided that I would give back to the community. At least once a month I would teach for free. At that point it became Fiddlicious. We're now in our 15th season. I'm teaching 2 nice French tunes to 100 people every Monday night. It's a wonderful community. The music is just a medium to get the community together.
Fiddlicious, I think, is just an amazing program, and the fact that they take people who have absolutely no experience fiddling and turn them into fiddle performers, all going in the same direction and really creating amazing music, I think is pretty neat. The Franco culture goes back to the beginning of our state. The fact that Don and Cindy embody that and celebrate it and have worked to sustain Franco culture through Franco music, it's incredibly important to us at the Arts Commission to support those traditions that embody basic cultural traditions throughout our state.
There have been a lot of Cajun musicians from Louisiana who have gotten this award. There have not been a lot of Franco-American musicians from New England who have, and yet it's a strong and vibrant tradition and long overdue, I think, to be recognized. And I can't think of anybody who I would rather see get it than Don and Cindy.
For me, receiving the Heritage Fellowship from the National Endowment for the Arts means keeping a connection with my grandparents and those who are of the same heritage that went ahead of me. It's a connection that is kept and reinforced.
I've always wanted to play music. I've always wanted to be around music because that was what my family did, and it was always a happy place, a great place to be, to receive this honor. is overwhelming for me. I often think that they picked the right one, you know. But it's nice to have that, that little push in the corner, you know. It says, keep doing it. It's a good thing. And we're going to help you do it. So.
Well, we speculate that somewhere our grandfathers are together because they're no longer with us. They probably raised a glass to us when they found out, or when we found out that we became National Heritage Fellowship Award winners. This is just an incredible, incredible thing for us.